Good morning. I'm Mrs. Parent from Bearsy Library. I'm down in the Smart Space room again this morning, and we're going to make our craft here. We're making this turkey bag craft. It's a thankful turkey bag where we can write on a piece of paper things that we're thankful for and pop it right in the bag through the month of November. We read this morning about Bear saying thanks, and he was thankful for all his friends and the food he was eating. And so you can think of things while we're doing this craft too. So let's get started here. Let me angle this camera down so you can see what craft items that we need here, which isn't too much. You can also come down to the library and make it here in the Smart Space room. But we need a lunch bag, okay, and just several colors of paper that we can use for his tail feathers and his wattle, and then we need some white so that we can cut out circles for his eyes and then color them in with our magic marker, whatever color that you want to make his eyes. So then we'll also need a glue stick, because that's what we're going to use to glue down our pieces to put him together. So let's put that over there and we'll get started. So if you need help with somebody helping you to use scissors, then you go ahead and ask somebody to help you, and then you can do all the gluing. So the first thing I'm going to do is take paper. I've got 3 sheets together, but you can do them one at a time if you want. And I'm going to cut out tail feathers. So we going up. And actually, if you want, you can just make these rectangle. Rectangle is fine, and it's absolutely fun. Works perfect for tail feathers for this turkey too. So I've got 3 cut out already. So I got, what colors do I have there? I have yellow, green, and orange. And now I have some blue and red. So we'll get ready to cut those out too. I got a different color orange over here, and I think I'm going to use that for his beak. So here is our cutting out some tail feathers for our turkey. Of course, everybody knows that turkey's feathers are usually brown with some iridescent colors in them. So look at all these pretty colors that we have for our turkey tail. And if you want, you can just tape these right onto the back of your bag, or you can glue them all on. So here's our bag. How we want to, this side sometimes has a little scoop out, cut out of it. So we want to turn it over. So the opening is at the top, and at the bottom would be our bag, so that it would, you don't want that open, so you can hold all of our thankful notes that we want to put in here. So we are going to put all of these along the back of the bag that has the little scoop cut out of it already. So let's do the gluing. We like glue. Glue helps all those feathers stick. So we'll put a lot of glue on the back here. Glue, glue, glue. And then we will arrange our turkey feathers. So however you want them, and if, like I said, if you want to have them all the same color, you can do that too. It's all up to you. It's fun to have all different colors. I kind of just like it. When you turn it over, you can kind of see if that's how you want them arranged, and that works fine for me. I may scooch this one up a little bit. So I think I'll do that so he's up a little higher and you can see it. And then we pat them down because you want them to stick. So while those are sticking down, I'm going to cut out his triangle beak. Let me show you. See, he's got a triangle beak. He's got 2 circles for his eye and this funny shaped red wattle. So what we like to do is cut out all of our pieces and then glue them together. So I put this over here so you can still see him. All right, so here is our paper for the triangle beak. You can see where I cut out the other triangle beak. So I think I gotta make this one a little longer. That would be kind of funny. So there. That would be his triangle beak. And then I took a piece of white paper and folded it in half so I can cut out the circles so they'll be the same, kind of the same shape eyes. So we go round and around. We're good at doing triangles and circles. We have been doing that for a long time in our story times. Here are two eyes. There's his triangle beak. And then we'll do that funny shaped wattle out of red. So you see how it's just this almost looks like a teardrop shape. So let's see, we'll go around like this. And then up so that this part of it will go underneath the beak. So this one I think I'll stick on the other side. Got one that was on one side of his beak, and one I'll do on the paper will be on the other side of his beak. So another thing that would be good to do before you put the rest of the bag together is color in some eyes. So you can do them any way you want. I happen to be using black marker. If you did use the Smart Space Room, you get to leave all of the stuff that you used on a special table, and we will clean it up for you, because we like to disinfect and clean up between everybody that comes here. So that's kind of a fun little bonus. You don't have to clean up after yourself. We will do it. You're just going to have to put all the stuff you used, even the markers and the glue, on a special table. You'll see it when you come in, or somebody will show you what it is, where it is, and we will disinfect it. If you have any questions about that, just give us a call. So here's some eyeballs. They're funny. They're funny shaped eyes. Our turkey's going to be a funny little turkey, isn't he? So we'll get our bag and flip it over so we can finish assembling all these little pieces to put him together. So we put glue all over the back of both of the eyes. It's good to use a lot of glue from your glue stick. It helps them stay on your paper bag. So, and then I'll put glue all over the back of his beak, and glue all over the back of his wattle. Isn't that a funny name for that little funny piece of red flesh that sticks down from his beak? Is called a wattle. Okay, so let's get his eyes on. I suppose you could use googly eyes too if you had big googly eyes at home. We'll put his beak on, which I like to slide under his eyes a little bit, and we'll put his wattle on, which we slide under his beak a little bit. And guess what we do now? Pat it all down. And if it doesn't stick real well, you could just put more glue on. So there he is. He is all set to use for our bag that we write our thankful notes on. So let me angle this back up. We'll open up our bag. And let me think, what would I want to put in this bag that I'm thankful for? Or I could tell you right away what I'm thankful for. I am thankful for my story time kids. I'm thankful for my story time kids, and I'm going to put this in this bag and add something to it every day that I'm thankful for. Well, I hope you enjoyed this craft and it gave you a lot of fun ideas of what you can be thankful for and put in your bag. And you enjoy your week, and I'll see you again next week. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.